have you been on Snapchat lately?
No way.
Because have you seen the Longhorn and E-News story?
No, I'm busy.
Well, you have to see this.
Oh, jeez.
Hi, I'm Patricia Valderrama with E-News at Home Edition, and today we're going to talk about a hot topic right now, social distancing. It's cool. You should do it. Members of Bachelor Nation, although they promote this on their Instagrams, saying that they're in a quarantine crew, yes, I'm talking about Tyler Cameron and our future Bachelor, Matt James, they're talking about being in a quarantine crew, but they haven't really quarantined at all during this entire pandemic. Tyler has been seen out in Florida, sometimes not wearing a mask. They've been to restaurants, super spreader events, they've been to games. Tyler's gone to Utah, to LA. And yet, they have the audacity to call themselves the quarantine crew. We have other members who have gone to Mexico, Kaylin and Dean. We have Kayla, Quinn, and her fiance who have gone to weddings. It's just not social distancing. And these people really need to watch what they're doing because they are influencers. You know, that is their job title. And they have a lot of influence and impact on today's youth and their followers. And if they want people to abide by these CDC guidelines and really get us to where we need to be, they need to stop doing that because there's a lot of cognitive dissonance maybe within their heads and even with people who follow them when they're saying one thing but doing another. And we know that members of Bachelor Nation have tested positive for the coronavirus, again demonstrating and showing proof that they have not been taking this seriously.
Tonight, politicians across the United States are failing to abide by their own mandates regarding coronavirus abatement measures. In Texas, Austin Mayor Steve Adler addressed residents in a Facebook video emphasizing the importance of taking extra precautions as the Thanksgiving holiday approached. In the video, he stated, "We need to stay home if we can. This is not the time to relax. We may have to close things down if we are not careful." It was later revealed that this video was filmed in Cabo San Lucas, Mexico, where Adler and 7 other family members spent the week. Similarly, in Colorado, Denver Mayor Michael B. Hancock urged his constituents to refrain from travel and remain in their households during the Thanksgiving holiday if they could. However, the same day he boarded a plane to join his wife and daughter in Mississippi. In California, Governor Gavin Newsom has continually stressed the importance of staying home, wearing masks, and limiting gatherings to small numbers. However, on November 6th, he was seen at a restaurant in San Francisco with a group of 12 people celebrating a birthday. All members of the group were seated inside and none of them were wearing a mask. As the pandemic continues to rage, the message from these politicians seems to be, do as I say, not as I do. I'm Jordan King, and this is Longhorn News Network.
Wow, that's like so hypocritical of them. Like, this is honestly not the time. It's a pandemic and they can't take precautions against stuff like this.
Honestly, like, they need to clean up their act.
For real.
Honestly, I don't even know why Audra is talking. Like, this is really coming from the biggest hypocrite herself. Last week on Instagram, she was posting all these things about the coronavirus and how people are being unsafe and not taking precautions and whatnot. But this is the same girl that was on her private story last weekend chugging 2 Four Locos, double fisting. Like, come on now. Like, first of all, who names their private story quarantine things? And second, like, I heard she wasn't even invited to the party.
Sandra, I don't know if you're aware, but we have one of your coworkers calling you out on being a hypocrite.
Me? A hypocrite? Why would I be a hypocrite?
Well, they stated that they saw you at a party last week, yet you're calling others out and telling people to take precautions.
Okay, first of all, that party was like hella small. Like 13 people. And I wouldn't say that we weren't taking precautions. I mean, we all got COVID tests and we were negative. So, I mean, that's the biggest precaution of them all. Granted, we weren't wearing masks, but I mean, we were kind of like 6 feet away. I would say like 5. But, I mean, I don't really see how I could go against. But who said this about me?
It was Devin.
Devin, literally put him on my private story so that he can experience the experience that I'm having in my life. And he really has the audacity to rat me out. Like, are you serious? maybe Devin should go get his own life. And I don't really know how I'm being a hypocrite. Plus, the thing about Devin is, like, he's kind of like the guy from, like, Benchwarmers that always, like, stays in his house, like, the peanut butter castle. Like, that guy is literally, like, socially awkward. But, you know, the posts I do post on Instagram don't really pertain to me because, like, well, I was saying them more for, like, random people, not me, you know? Like, I took the COVID test. I'm fine to be out.
Yeah, I don't know if that's how it works.
You don't know if what works. That is how it works.
So I wasn't planning on like exposing Devin, but I have to back my homegirl up.